Yo, what is up everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going on a trip, a journey, an adventure. We're talking about some of the craziest runways in the world, the ones where just landing the plane is a victory in itself. These are the shortest, most dangerous, and most insane airstrips ever conceived by humans. Pilots who land here, they're not just pilots, they're absolute legends. So grab your boarding pass, because things are about to get bumpy. Alright, first up, we're headed to the Caribbean island of Saba. This tiny gem in the Caribbean Sea is known for its lush landscapes, vibrant marine life, and tranquil atmosphere. But don't let its serene beauty fool you. Saba is also home to one of the most nerve-wracking experiences you can have in the world of aviation. This place is absolutely stunning, but it's also home to what's often called the world's most dangerous airport. Juancho y Irausquin Airport. Nestled on the edge of the island, this airport is infamous among pilots and travelers alike. This runway is so short it makes a smart car look like a stretch limo. Imagine trying to land a plane on a strip of asphalt that's barely there. It's a test of skill, precision, and nerves. I'm talking 400 meters, people. That's right, just 400 meters. To put that into perspective, most commercial runways are at least 2,500 meters long. This one is less than a fifth of that. That's barely longer than a football field. Imagine trying to stop a speeding plane in that short distance. It's like trying to park a car in a space meant for a bicycle. And it's surrounded by cliffs on one side and the ocean on the other. One wrong move and you're either crashing into a rocky cliff or plunging into the deep blue sea. You mess up your landing here, you're not walking away from it. The margin for error is virtually non-existent. It's a high-stakes game every time a plane approaches. Pilots who fly into Saba, they've got nerves of steel. These aviators are some of the best in the business, trained to handle the most challenging conditions. They've got to be absolutely precise with their approach and touchdown. Every second counts, and every movement of the controls has to be perfect. There's zero room for error. The stakes are incredibly high, and the consequences of a mistake are dire. I've seen videos of planes landing here, and let me tell you, it's white-knuckle time, even just watching it on a screen. The tension is palpable, and you can almost feel the adrenaline rush as the plane touches down. Next up, we're headed to the French Alps, to a place that looks like it's straight out of a James Bond movie. Imagine soaring over the majestic peaks, the snow glistening under the sun, and then descending into one of the most challenging airports in the world. Courchevel Altiport. This runway is perched on top of a mountain, nestled among the towering peaks of the French Alps, and it's so steep it's practically vertical. The incline is so severe that it almost feels like you're taking off from a ski jump. We're talking an 18.5% gradient. To put that into perspective, that's steeper than most roller coasters. That's like driving up the side of a house. Imagine the skill and precision required to land a plane on such a surface. And if that's not enough, the runway is also incredibly short. Only 537 meters. That's less than half the length of a standard commercial runway. Oh, and did I mention there's usually snow and ice on the ground? The winter conditions add an extra layer of difficulty, making every landing a true test of a pilot's mettle. Landing here is not for the faint of heart. Pilots must navigate through treacherous weather, unpredictable winds, and the ever-present threat of ice. It takes a special breed of pilot, one with ice in their veins and a death wish, to even attempt it. These aviators are the elite, trained to handle the most extreme conditions and execute precision landings where every second counts. Successfully landing at Courchevel Altiport is a testament to their skill and bravery, a feat that combines the thrill of adventure with the art of aviation. From the French Alps, we're heading to the Himalayas, to an airport that's even more extreme. This is Tenzing Hillary Airport, named after the first climbers to summit Mount Everest. And it's easy to see why they named it that, because this airport is literally carved into the side of a mountain, at an altitude of over 9,000 feet. The runway is just 527 meters long, and it ends with a sheer drop-off into a valley. Pilots who fly here need to have nerves of steel and the reflexes of a ninja. One wrong move and it's curtains, but the views? Absolutely breathtaking. Buckle up, because we're about to visit the most insane runway on the planet. This is Madikine Airstrip in Lesotho, Africa. This runway is only 400 meters long, and it sits on the edge of a 600-meter cliff. You read that right, 600 meters. That's like 20 stories. Pilots landing here have to basically dive bomb the runway, getting as close to the edge as possible before hitting the brakes. It's the kind of landing that makes your heart skip a beat, even if you're just watching a video. From the mountains of Lesotho, we're heading to the beaches of Scotland. That's right, beaches, because at Barra Airport, the runway is the beach. This is the only airport in the world where scheduled flights land on the sand. The runway is marked out with wooden poles and it's only usable during low tide. If the tide comes in, well, let's just say you better hope you're not on the plane. Landing here is like something out of a dream, or a movie, or maybe a fever dream. Get ready for some island hopping because we're headed to the Caribbean, to an airport that's as beautiful as it is terrifying. Gustav III Airport on the island of St. Barthélemy is known for its short runway, just 650 meters, and its incredibly steep approach. Pilots have to fly over a hill and then make a sharp descent to land on the runway, which is sandwiched between a beach and a hill. It's a landing that will leave you breathless, whether you're in the cockpit or just watching from the ground. We're heading back to the Himalayas to an airport that's just as challenging as Tenzing Hillary. Lukla Airport is the gateway to the Everest region and it's known for its short runway, steep incline and unpredictable weather. The runway is only 527 meters long and it's sloped uphill, which means pilots have to land uphill and take off downhill. Did I mention the weather? Yeah, the weather here is notoriously bad, with fog, wind and snow all common occurrences. It's a landing that will test even the most experienced pilot. From Nepal, we're heading to Bhutan, to an airport that's as stunning as it is remote. Paro Airport is located in a deep valley, surrounded by towering mountains. The runway is relatively long at 1,964 meters, but it's the approach that's the real challenge. Pilots have to navigate through a narrow valley, making a series of sharp turns before lining up with the runway. It's a landing that requires nerves of steel and the precision of a surgeon. Get ready for some island hopping because we're headed to Tioman Island in Malaysia. This island is a tropical paradise, but getting here by plane is not for the faint of heart. Tioman Island Airport has a short runway, just 992 meters, and it's located right on the coast. Pilots have to make their approach over the ocean, and they have to be careful not to overshoot the runway or they'll end up in the drink. It's a landing that's both beautiful and challenging. For our final destination, we're heading north, way north, to Svalbard Airport in Norway. This airport is located in the Arctic Circle, and it's one of the northernmost airports in the world. The runway here is actually pretty long, at 2,483 meters, but it's the weather that's the real challenge. We're talking extreme cold, strong winds, and snowstorms that can roll in without warning. Landing here is like landing on another planet. So there you have it, folks. 10 of the smallest, most dangerous, and most insane airport runways in the world. These runways are not for the faint of heart, and they demand the utmost skill and precision from pilots. These are the places where pilots earn their wings, where every approach is a test of nerves and expertise. The thrill of landing on these runways is unmatched, where every landing is a victory, a testament to the pilot's skill and the aircraft's capabilities. It's a moment of triumph that never gets old, and where the views are absolutely breathtaking. From stunning mountain ranges to crystal clear waters, these airports offer some of the most picturesque landscapes you'll ever see. If you're an adrenaline junkie with a fear of flying, these are the airports for you. The combination of excitement and fear makes for an unforgettable experience. These airports attract adventurous travelers from all over the world, eager to experience the thrill of landing on such challenging runways. Just kidding, don't do that. But seriously, these airports are a testament to human ingenuity and our ability to adapt to even the most challenging environments. Engineers and designers have worked tirelessly to create these runways, often overcoming significant obstacles to ensure safety and functionality. These airports are a testament to human ingenuity and our desire to push the limits of what's possible. They showcase our ability to innovate and adapt in the face of adversity. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Your support helps us create more content like this. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating content about aviation and travel. We love hearing from you, so let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you in the next video.